What? You're telling me the protests in the Northeast haven't calmed down? I guess we'll have to bring in the National Guard.
Mr. President, the protests in New York and Boston have reached borderline riots. If you don't roll back on those laws you passed, I fear the country will go into civil war.
No, I will not roll back on those laws. We need to keep this country on what it was founded as. A Christian nation. Those protesters will be stopped if it means I have to use force.
Mr. President, if you do that, you will not only give the rioters ammo to protest you even more, but the international community would protest you as well. Just accept that freedom of religion is a thing in this country.
Now, listen to me, Ramirez. If you're going to be bitching at me for my decision, you can leave before I forcefully kick you out. You got that?
This is some of the most tyrannical shit I've seen. I hope you lose the 2032 election, you prick.
Alright, now that prick is gone, I need to go see the situation in New York.
Eat this, you tyrants.
Shit. One of the protesters threw a smoke grenade. Should we fire on them?
Not until we get orders from the general.
Hey, where'd that guy in the white? He disappeared like he was a ghost.
Where are we going exactly?
Well, if you look over at the window, you'll see we're on the outskirts of New York, and this is where the protests have really gotten out of control.
Well, tell the forces on the ground to give the protesters the order to break up or lethal force will be used.
No, I will not order my men to break up that protest. It's a non-violent one and they have the right to protest you.
Don't disregard a direct order from me. I'm the commander-in-chief, and when I give an order, you must follow through. Don't make me throw you off this copter.
Fine, but you will regret this decision, Mr. President. Order the protesters to break, and if they don't, you have approval to use lethal force.
Attention protesters, if you don't break up we have orders to use lethal forces.
Are you sure we'll back down like that?
What the hell is that thing?
Well, whatever it is, call in the tank and blow it up.
This slaughter is on your hands.
Please tell me my progress didn't just get wasted.
Let me guess. Jacob's PlayStation 9 crashed again.
I hate this damn console so much. I want my money back.
Jacob, what did you do to your PlayStation this time?
My PlayStation for some dumb reason overheated during my game of Masochism Simulation 2032.
With a game like that, I bet the PlayStation exploding is the final level. Ha 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 wheeze.
It's not funny, Donny. I spent $300 on that console, and now it decided to kill itself. How else am I supposed to pass the time when I'm not at class?
A state of emergency has been put into effect for the state of California in the aftermath of violent protests in the New England region. Anyone planning to protest is advised against it or will face a possible confrontation with U.S. forces.
Okay, I didn't know that radio worked, but what did that alert mean when it said violent riots in New England?
I don't know, but I think we should figure it out because I don't get why our state is involved even though what apparently happened is across the country.
So, President Joseph, I've been informed that many of the military higher-ups are unpleased about what happened in New York, and have agreed that the situation is dire. They estimate that if you don't roll back the laws we will have a civil war.
Do I need to repeat myself again? I will not roll back on those fucking laws. Where are those noises?
Mr. President, you've done it now. What did I fucking say? Your order has only made the situation. The people of the West and Northeast are outraged at what you did and are giving you 5 days to roll back those laws or they will secede from the Union.
Stop using these scare tactics. The West and North wouldn't do something suicidal like that. But if they are serious, I'll get the National Guard on high alert and place martial law countrywide, because I'm still not fucking changing the goddamn laws.
Dude, you are insane. First, you demand the breakup of peaceful protests and now martial law? That's it, I fucking quit. You can go die on your own.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Wow, apparently, the president's stupid. Tyrannical laws have really caused chaos. Why am I surprised that this law would cause riots? And apparently he has until the 27th to roll back on it, or shit goes down. I guess it's Boogaloo season.
Donny, we have a problem.
No, Jacob, your PS9 being broken isn't worth my time, you know.
No, it's not that. You need to come outside though.
Why is the military here exactly?
Okay, bring in the vehicles so we can prevent a large protest here. Hey, you two over there? I have direct orders to ask you to return to your house or I will use lethal force.
Wait, what's going on though?
The president has put the entire U.S. under martial law due to various mass protests. Anyone caught outside of their homes for the first week are to be arrested, but I'm give you a chance to return to your house, or be met with handcuffs.
That's outrageous, but I also don't on going to jail, so I guess we'll head in then. Man, the president is really stirring shit up here.
If martial law has to be used, whatever he did must have been really bad.
I'm going to see why this situation is where it's at. Apparently, the president passed several laws barring atheists from being able to get into any political parties, mainly in the Bible Belt. Is this why we're on the brink of war? And apparently, the western northern states are demanding he roll back these laws before the 27th, which is just under a week, or they secede.
Well, if that's the case, then fuck the president. He was a bad candidate who only got the win due to the Democratic Party imploding. If he's this tyrannical against the non-religious, then I approve.
Are you out of your mind, Jacob? I get these laws hurt us since we're atheists, but a civil war will kill millions even though the election is 2 weeks from now.
What are you talking about? At this point, there's no party to compete with the Republicans. Not even the Libertarian Party would be capable of winning the election. The only way to show we won't bend the knee is a revolution.
Okay, and you think this revolution won't go nuclear? This isn't 1776, it's 2032. This civil war would likely mean the end of the world. That's not even mentioning the possible foreign intervention on the government's side.
You know what? I'm going upstairs. If you want to stand there and accept this tyranny, you do you. I'm going to talk with some friend.